Do you want to know how to follow your heart, live a life with purpose, and create a thriving business? Keep listening if you want to be free to live your life on your terms and align your gifts, your passion, and your work. And if you're tired of being stuck and doing something that doesn't fill your heart. I know how you feel because I was once there too. In this video, I will share with you how to start a career in psychedelic assisted therapy and serve others. The fact is that there is a rapidly growing demand for psychedelic healing experiences, but there are very few qualified psychedelic integration guides. This new role of plant medicine integration guides is getting more and more recognized as more people realize that you have to combine plant medicine integration with the sacred plants to create the breakthrough results. Follow me in the next 20 minutes if you are called to help others as a professional integration guide. My name is Nina Itzel, and I help people to change their life with psychedelic-assisted therapy and to create breakthrough experiences. I believe that the responsible use of sacred plants, especially the Mother Ayahuasca, combined with holistic integration support, has a potential to rewrite our Western medical paradigm. I could say that ayahuasca changed my life, but it was the integration where the magic really happened. Ayahuasca integration freed me from a lifelong struggle with anxiety, PTSD, and chronic pain. When I answered the call of the Mother Ayahuasca, little did I know that I will leave behind not only my country, my continent, and my known life, but I will devote my work to support others in their plant medicine integration. As a result of my life-changing experience, I founded Avatar Healing Arts and created Ayahuasca Integration Training Program. If you want to know more, I share my personal journey in my book, Heart Medicine, Ayahuasca-Assisted Therapy and the Integration Process, along with an integration map or framework to highlight the benefits and the importance of the integration process. My program helped many people over the last 7 years to transform their life, heal past wounds, heal relationships, find their purpose, and create a life with meaning. I'm still in awe by the amazing results people can achieve with this program. My clients struggled with suicide, anxiety, depression, chronic pain, chronic disease, PTSD, and so on, but found healing, happiness, and freedom through my program. I hope this gives you an idea of what is possible. Please go and check out my testimonials and hear directly from my clients how ayahuasca-assisted therapy changed their life. I believe that personal support during your ayahuasca integration can make all the difference between reaching your desired results or eventually falling back to your old patterns. This is why I'm so passionate about this unique and most powerful training program, a beautiful fruit of many years of dedicated labor that we are ready to share with those who are ready to hear this call and join the psychedelic revolution. Let me ask you a question. How many of you feel that ayahuasca changed your life and you want to help others to change theirs? How many of you have no idea what kind of psychedelic therapy trainings are out there and which one is the best match for you? Let me tell you a story. When I went to Peru for my first ayahuasca dieta in 2012, I almost didn't finish it. In fact, I had a meltdown in the middle and I wanted to quit, go home, and just forget about it. Even when I did stay and finish the dieta and kept working with the medicine, I would have never imagined that I would include the medicine in my professional therapy practice. But my soul evidently had other plans. Today, I know that everything I went through prepared me for this purpose to bring awareness of the integration process and to support people to take the most out of their ayahuasca healing experience and to create real positive changes. For me, it's imperative to know that I am serving the highest good, that my work, my contributions contribute to the well-being of my species and the planet. This is the type of fulfillment when you follow your heart and say yes to your purpose. If you want to align your purpose, your passion, and your career, this is the perfect training for you. When you complete this in-depth training focused on ayahuasca integration, you will gain practical experience and confidence to be a professional integration guide, deep understanding of healing and integration work to support others, vital skills to facilitate deep inner work and trauma healing in a safe container, a comprehensive understanding of ethical behavior in a healing container, start your own business support and client referrals, continuous development, supervision, and community support. But here's what I don't teach. This training is focused on learning practical skills and a comprehensive framework, a map that works in real life and has long-term positive results. I'm interested in results that can be sustained and measured in real change that is tangible and visible in people's life. Literally, all my clients change their careers, location, close relationships because they changed so deeply and their main values changed. So I am interested in real life and not some academic theories. What you won't learn in this training is neuroscience, how the brain works, and the biology of the brain on psychedelics, the history of psychedelics, current and past research of psychedelics, although we will touch on that, the legal status of psychedelics, how to hold space for psychedelic journeys. What you will learn is professional skills and practical experience that translates in real life. Does this resonate with you so far? I have been doing this for a long time, and the truth is that you can only take your clients as deep as you have gone, and there is no way to bypass your deep inner work if you want to become an excellent guide for others. Psychedelic therapy is a unique field that requires personal experience so you can relate to your clients, understand their struggles, and guide them to find their own solutions. And this comes only from experience. My clients are willing to travel to Mexico to participate in my signature program, and that is a commitment for 15 months because I'm excellent in what I do and I have the best results. You never know what you will be faced in the psychedelic healing space. There is no books to prepare you to each experience. This training will prepare you to gain the necessary confidence to build a successful career and to deeply serve others. Let me ask you a question. Do you have imposter syndrome? Do you feel that you are not prepared, not qualified, not experienced enough to guide others and charge for your services? Do you want to make a living of doing what you love and making the world a better place? Let me tell you a story. I walked the path of the wounded healer for too long. When I started my journey in communist Hungary, that's as far as you can get from psychedelics and shamanism. I would have never even dreamed of the life that I am now living. In fact, I was miserable. I suffered from anxiety, chronic pain, and PTSD at that time unknown to me. My suffering brought me to the healing field, but while I studied psychology and worked as a social worker, I was still living a destructive lifestyle. My desire for change and to find my purpose called me to uncharted territory. After the university, I dove into alternative healing to find more answers and better tools to help myself and help others. It's not easy to follow your heart, especially if it doesn't align with the expectation of others. But following my heart brought me to this path and eventually to ayahuasca and plant medicine. And for me, this changed everything. This path made me trust in myself, trust in my heart, open myself to incredible and unexpected life. Today, I live that dream life. I chose my home, the beautiful Caribbean shore. I am my own boss. I am so passionate about what I do, and I really enjoy every aspect of my life. So here's a couple of things that my heart accomplished over the last couple of years. I successfully pivoted my therapy practice into psychedelic assisted therapy, and that's all that I'm doing for many years. I created and run my signature program, Ayahuasca Assisted Therapy, that is a 15-month process with great success over the last 7 years. I wrote and published my book, Heart Medicine, Ayahuasca Assisted Therapy, and the Integration Process. I launched an educational podcast about ayahuasca integration that has more than 15,000 downloads across platforms in the last 3 years, excluding my YouTube channel. I co-created the first code of ethics and best practices for ayahuasca professionals, and I launched the first and most in-depth training program focused on ayahuasca integration, just to name a few things that I'm really proud of. And I have to tell you that I only was able to accomplish this because I chose to follow this path and to chose to follow my heart. But beyond all this, and most importantly, I changed myself, I changed my story, I got out of the survival mode. I don't have anxiety anymore. I don't suffer from chronic pain or PTSD. My relationships are a lot more happy and healthy. And I have a better relationship with myself, meaning I know who I am and why I'm here. And I follow that internal guidance, and the rest of it, I surrender. Now I have ease in my life, grace and joy, and not just on special occasions, but on a daily basis. I feel comfortable in my life and safe in my body. I have clarity on my path and my purpose and my next steps. And I feel that my life has meaning and I have a purpose. I fulfilled by contributing to the greater good. But most of all, I feel grateful that I learned how to treat myself, somebody that I dearly love and care for. I started alone on my quest, but soon enough, I received many teachers and helpers who turned out to be at the right place and the right moment. I truly honor all my teachers and my fellow travelers. When you follow your heart, you are led to the right teachers. And you know the saying, when the student is ready, the right teacher appears. So are you ready? I learned from the best teachers, not sparing any time, effort, and resources. I traveled and sought out the best teachers from Ireland to Peru and New Zealand. I left the beaten path and the comforts of modern civilization to study with the best healers and masters. And I always prefer to go to the source of the wisdom. This is just part of who I am. So I'm bringing you the best knowledge, skills, and experience to support you on your journey. When you deal with people's trauma, their soul, and their heart, you need to be committed to excellence because these people are putting their life in your hands. How many of you think that somebody is qualified to guide others just because they've been in a couple of ayahuasca ceremonies? Do you think that people need proper training and first-hand experience to be excellent guide for others? I cannot count how many courses, trainings, retreats, rituals, ceremonies I did and still continue to do to get where I am today and to have the expertise to provide the best service. In this training, I will teach you what I gained over 25 years of experience and practice, and you will learn how to connect with your gifts and your power to be an excellent guide. Everything I do is to teach people how to find their way back to themselves, how to connect with their magic and the power that is hidden within us all, how to use your power responsibly and for the greater good, how to choose thriving instead of surviving and live a meaningful life, and how to step into your role as a professional integration guide. The whole point of this training is to uplift you and empower you so you can uplift and empower others. And so it goes, creating a positive chain of events. Have you heard about the Mandela effect? Basically, it means that every small act matters and it can snowball into a big wave and create fundamental change. Do you want to be part of this change? Do you want to have a life that matters? This is your chance to join this group of pioneers and way showers. So many people, maybe even you, feel this call to follow your heart and your dreams and embark on a journey of self-love, self-discovery, and empowerment. So many people imagine their best life, but there is only a few who has the courage to take the necessary steps. It's not easy to leave the beaten path and embark on a road less traveled. It is a warrior path. It requires willingness, commitment, and openness to go into the shadows of our being and to turn our challenges into gifts. And our underworld is definitely not a place of comfort, but it is a place of wisdom, and it holds the possibility of freedom. It takes a certain type of person who has the power to walk through this shadowland. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. Do you feel that you have that warrior heart? Do you feel you are a pioneer, a way shower? When you walk the warrior path, you go through many dark nights of the soul. My last dark night was about 2 years ago. Yes, this is a recurring thing, I know. We're going to talk about that. But something happened in my life that just seemingly came out of nowhere and ripped the ground from under my feet, metaphorically speaking. It doesn't matter really what exactly happened, but it was very sudden and unexpected, and it was something I would have never anticipated. When you are in your dark night, you know, it's very heavy and intense, mentally, emotionally, and maybe physically even. It's easy to get lost or overwhelmed, but this time for me, I was able to surrender to this process because I remember that on the other side is freedom and liberation. I remember that I have the power even in my dark night. I have no fear. I trust 100% of the unfolding of this process, and I trust myself to navigate through that. There is no panic, no freaking out, no self-destruction anymore or spiraling out of control. I have my power back. And now my heart is my guide, and I follow that intuitive guidance that is always present. This is why I can hold space for others, because even when I'm in a dark night, I'm not lost anymore. And I know that it is just part of the process. And the darkness this way became my teacher and my friend, and reminded me to the love and light that I truly am. So tell me, how many of you went through a dark night of the soul before? Did you have any support? Do you think that support would have been helpful for you? Did you get lost in the darkness? Did you manage your way out? Share with us how. I'm deeply grateful for everything I went through. And honestly, I feel that I'm not just saying it, you know, because everything brought me to this present moment and I'm happy where I am and who I am. This training course will prepare you to walk through the dark night of the soul with ease and grace and without losing your power. It will teach you how to guide others through their dark night of the soul and bring them into a safe harbor. You will learn how to create and maintain a safe and supportive container for your clients and so much more. By going through this training program, you will learn a framework, a map that will support you on your journey and in your work with others. This map is vital to know and to understand to navigate this journey with confidence. This map will outline the major steps of this journey and help you to understand where are the gifts, the pitfalls, and the challenges, so you can be prepared for them. You can't go into the unknown without a good map, because you most likely will be lost and wander around for a while. Do you think having this map as your main tool for the integration process would serve you on your journey and in your work with others? Imagine what your life would look like if you would have had this powerful map and a personal compass. Imagine how you could help people more effectively with these tools and create more success. If you're tired of the grind and you are ready to step onto your higher path, now is the time to do that. I think I was 18 when I figured this out. My dad played a major part in this. He was a man hard to please, maybe impossible to please long term. Do you know somebody who is impossible to please? No matter what you do, it's never enough for these people. Is this familiar? Now, after some years of trying to please my father so I can get his love and approval, I realized that most likely I'm never going to get it. He is a type of person who sees the glass always half empty or mostly. So no matter what I do, he will find a problem with it because this is who he is. And now I was thinking I have two choices. I can keep trying to please him and hope that one day he will be pleased, but this is not very likely based on my experience. And certainly it would make me unhappy because I'm doing things for him and things that I don't really want to do or I wouldn't do if it was up to me. The other option is to do what I want, to follow my path, and probably he won't be happy with that, but at least I have a chance to find my own happiness. So this is what I did. I have to say it was an intense roller coaster journey with many ups and downs, but eventually it worked out. Today, I have a relationship with my father that goes beyond all of my hopes and dreams, honestly, and he changed because I changed. To follow my path, my dreams, my heart was the best decision that I ever made. And I never regretted it, not even for a second. Are you ready to follow your heart? If this video resonates with you and you're ready to take back the power over your life, don't hesitate any longer. Connect with me and book a free discovery call now. Looking forward to connect with you soon and have a wonderful day.
Thank you for listening and leave a comment if you enjoyed this episode. Help us grow our community by sharing this episode with your friends and subscribe to our channel to receive the latest on ayahuasca-assisted therapy. To embark on your healing journey or to start a new career in psychedelic assisted therapy, go to my website, avatarhealingarts.com, and get in touch. And of course, stay tuned for the next episode.